Communication is key in every work environment, whether you're a doctor, a teacher, a law enforcement officer, or a plumber, or a fast food worker. My plan in the future is to work at NCIS as a special agent. For those who don't know what NCIS is, NCIS is Naval Criminal Investigative Service, a type of federal law enforcement for the Navy and Marine Corps. As an NCIS special agent, I'll have to be able to communicate with my coworkers and military personnel. I will also have to interrogate people, arrest criminals, so I will have to work well in a group. I will have to be able to de-escalate situations that get heated, and I'll also have to manage a relationship with my coworkers. Part of any work environment is to have a good relationship with your coworkers. So, to manage a good relationship with my coworkers, I'll talk with them on a semi-daily basis, try to make a good impression on the first day, so that way in the future, when I might need some assistance, they might be willing to help me because we have a good relationship with each other. When I get a mission that requires more than one agent to work, I might choose them because we will know each other and be able to work well together as a team. Another example of having a good relationship with my coworkers is when I have to talk with the director, the person in charge, about something that I did. He or she might give me some leeway because we have managed a good relationship. This might also help me because having a good relationship with my coworkers might give me some more options. For example, if one of my coworkers has an informant about drugs, and I'm working on a drug case and having trouble, my coworker might be able to set me up with their informant because we have a good relationship. Having a good relationship with my coworkers, they might be willing to give me tips on how to de-escalate heated situations. While negotiating with someone, I might need to de-escalate the situation to make it safer for me. When working at NCIS, I'll come into contact with Navy and Marine Corps personnel who are trained in CQB, or close quarters combat. I'll have to be able to de-escalate a situation if it becomes dangerous. There are many ways to de-escalate a situation according to the Real Communications textbook on page 217, table 9.1. Some conflict strategies are obliging, indirect fighting, compromising, and collaborating. The two main strategies I will use are compromising and collaborating. That way we don't have to get into fight with each other. A last resort strategy is direct fighting. In some case, I alone will not be able to de-escalate the situation, so then I'll need to work with a group of agents. As a group is helpful in situations where working alone makes things more difficult to accomplish. Like I said near the beginning, working with a group of people is helpful because we'll be able to accomplish tasks more quickly. For example, I might be deployed on a ship with a couple agents, so we're a group, and we'll all go to the crime scene together and look for evidence. One of us might see something that another one did not, which is helpful because we're in a group and I might not have seen that. Afterwards, I might send one person to go collect samples and another one to take pictures of the crime scene. Then I might send one or two agents to start talking to personnel to gather info. If I were working alone, I'll have to do each of these tasks individually, which would take me quite a few hours to accomplish. But with a team, we could split up, get the work done, and this will get the task accomplished in maybe a few hours. Another example is if we were on a ship and there were some natives on board who spoke a different language. One of my teammates might speak that language and they might be able to communicate, which will make communication with the individual much easier to accomplish. As you can see, communication is key in every work environment. Communication in a work environment, like having a good relationship with your coworkers, being able to de-escalate heated situations, and or working with the team. These are all important in a work environment. There are plenty more important things in a work environment, but I believe that communication is the key one to think about. Thank you for listening to my talk about why I think communication is a key thing in a work environment. My name is Dylan Luna, and again, thank you for listening.